gang members have been jailed for life over revenge shooting outside a kid's birthday party.
Which is wild. It was
a planned revenge attack.
You went and slid on your ops and unalived him and got your get back in front of a kid's birthday party? And then you snitched about it? You told on yourself in a drill song? So you caught a body and went right to the studio, then dropped the song 20 days later. You couldn't even wait a year, 2 years? You couldn't.
Only known to the killer. The police actually clocked on that he was boasting in his rap music videos about the murder, saying that he used the same gun to injure the victim Casey's brother 2 years earlier.
He said that?
Now a drill artist known as KO has been jailed for life, 37 years minimum.
Damn.
For a murder after a track uploaded onto YouTube 20
Woo.
days later gave away crucial information only known to the killers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
FBI, open up!
So you trying to tell me they just as slow in London as they is in the United States, folks? I thought we was the slowest gangsters in the world on Bro Grave, because you don't see this happening. I don't be hearing about this happening nowhere else. You gonna go catch a body and then rap about the actual murder on a song? Why didn't you just make up a fake murder? Yo, man, this is embarrassing.
Kamal Henry Richards, better known as KO, was
KO.
sentenced at the Old Bailey along with 3 others for the murder of Casey Booth,
Woo.
25, a member of the rival London Field gang known as ZT, which stands for Zero Tolerance.
Woo.
The track in question was Laughing Stock, which was written by KO, but included versions which featured other rappers including Smokes, Billy Billions, DA, and Unknown T.
Okay.
Now, as we all know, KO is one of the most talented drill rappers in the country. Wordplay second to none. It's just a shame he was played out of his position by his enemies into effectively aiding the police just so he could
He wasn't played out of his position by the enemies. Ain't nobody come in the studio and say, snitch on yourself. And then when he left the studio, ain't nobody say, upload this song. Like, ain't nobody do that. That ain't what happened. He said, oh, I want to be a real nigga. And I want to talk about real bodies. I'm a gangster. Be scared of me.
And trolls who heckled him for not avenging his dead
You
friend.
slow, boy.
For those new to the story of KO, let me take you back a bit.
Oh, I think, listen up. If you keep in scope, he said his ops heckled him into saying that he ain't get no get back, basically.
Just so he could finally respond to the ops and trolls who heckled him for not avenging his dead friends.
Right.
For those new to the story of KO,
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
let me take you back a bit. KO is part of the 98s, which is an alliance of 2 areas in Hackney, Homerton the E9 postcode and Holly Street the E8 postcode, which together make 98.
98, okay.
They have a historic war with the rival ZT gang in London Fields. On the 4th of April 2018, Shegs,
Damn, 2018?
Gonsola was cycling through Morning Lane in Hackney when he was spotted by ZT members Tiny Booth and B2, who were riding in a Vauxhall Astra. Upon seeing him, they got out and approached him. All 3 would then draw for their knives.
Oh.
Shegs managed to stab B2, but the numerical disadvantage proved...
Oh, so Shegs pulled out his knife. So y'all really out there in London, really fighting like it's Troy. Y'all having sword fights on the streets? That's how y'all get down with the gang? Okay, I'm learning, folks. Y'all having sword fights? I ain't gonna lie, just pop me, man. Please, don't. I don't want to be cut up, man. I'd rather take a hot one right there in the arm. I go to the hospital, we be good, folks. I don't want, don't cut me, man. Do your homework. They had a whole sword fight. They say Buddy up one. He said he sliced one of them. Huh. But it was 3 of them. So what he gonna do? Yeah, you pop out with some swords on me. I'll tell you something right now. Boy, I'll be on the other side of the country by the time you catch me, nigga.
Proved to be fatal, and he was stabbed several times by Tiny Booth.
Damn.
The ZT members then fled the scene. Sheggs was stabbed 6 times. He was stabbed so brutally that the paramedics had to literally rip him out of his clothes in an attempt to treat him. Unfortunately, despite receiving first aid, he would die at the scene half an hour later.
He died at the scene half an hour later.
KO was very close with Sheggs. On the song Laughing Stock, he says,
So that was KO's homie.
take all the pain of Sheggs because he no longer lives and I still ain't taking it in. Stressing that he still can't process the fact his friend is no longer alive.
Right.
It also didn't help when his ops, Zero Tolerance, would drop one of the rudest drill songs ever, where they turned Sheggs' final moments into a chorus.
Ripped out his clothes, J Wavy got ripped out his clothes. Sheggs got ripped out his clothes. J Dot got ripped out his clothes.
See, this level of
Oh, they say he got ripped out his clothes. Everybody keep a score. When the paramedics pull up and you just so damn bloody that they don't know what happened, they gotta take you out your clothes to figure out where they gonna treat you at. You know what I'm saying? So if you get hit up 6, 19, 45, 17 times, and your whole, you know what I'm saying, your whole little thing is red, they don't know where to start. You feel me? You pull up, you got a broken arm, or you got your arm bleeding, okay, they know it's a wound right here, folks. They ain't gonna take you out his clothes. They put the nigga in the chorus, in the hook. You got everybody singing it, dancing to it and shit.
really
It's cracking in London like this?
Especially with the toxic drill community championing Zero Tolerance for being about that life and mocking KO for not really doing anything in the streets. In almost every 98's related music video, I'd see comments telling him to ride out for his friend Sheggs.
Same thing they said, slide for Vaughn.
These sort of comments egg a man on to prove himself. Yes, everyone ultimately got free will, but the internet can influence people to crash out. Now on the 13th of August 2022, ZT member Casey Booth, 25, had been attending the family event for his friend Khalid Samantha's child. Police were shortly called to the event shortly before 9 PM after reports of gunshots.
Gunshots.
Casey Booth was
Now
shot.
gunshots is crazy in London. Do your homework. Y'all heard they out there playing with knives. They having sword fights on the block. You feel? It's just like New York. A lot of times guns is real rare over there because they don't have, some of they police don't even have guns type. You know what I'm saying? So if he got a gun and he blick somebody down, folks, it's going down.
Shot. Casey Booth was driven to hospital by loved ones, but
He went
tragically
slid
died
for
there
him.
from his injuries.
Damn.
Now the eerie thing is, Casey Booth had a brother known as Kyle Booth, and the same gun was used to shoot his brother Kyle in 2020. However, Kyle Booth managed to survive. Now days after the murder,
That same gun was used in 2020. Of course, because they passing blicks around. Because if you get one blick in London, you got to keep this, mama.
of Casey Booth, KO would make
You
the
hear?
biggest mistake of his life. He would release a song titled Laughing Stock and then drop a remix with Digger and Quankface. Ultimately, the lyrics in his verse would aid the police in taking his freedom.
That was the stupidest shit I heard in my life, bro.
They're not playing. They're dishing out some big sentences right now, but I was not expecting 37 years for the drill rapper.
He
KO.
gave him
It says that
37
him
now.
and 3 other gang members have been jailed for life over revenge shooting outside a kid's birthday party. Which is
kid's
wild.
birthday
It was a
party?
planned revenge attack.
You went and slid on your ops and unalived him and got your get back in front of a kid's birthday party?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And then you snitched about it? You told on yourself in a drill song? Oh, I can't believe it. you locked up, they won't let you out.
Apparently over gang rivalry in the context of an ongoing pattern of serious tit-for-tat violence. The rapper himself has gone jail. KO has songs with over 8 million views on YouTube. Total Crime had actually said the drill artist has been jailed for life, 37 years minimum for a murder attack, and a track was uploaded onto YouTube 20 days later that gave away crucial
20
information.
days later? So you caught a body and went right to the studio, then dropped the song 20 days later. You couldn't even wait a year, 2 years? You couldn't.
Only known to the killer. The police actually clocked on that he was boasting in his rap music videos about the murder, saying that he used the same gun to injure the victim Casey's brother 2 years earlier.
He said that? He said that? So for everybody that's keeping scope, he caught this body right here, unalived him in front of a kid's birthday party. Then 2 years later, he used that same gun to blick at his brother. The unalived man, blick at his brother, and then rapped about the shit on a song and dropped it 20 days after he shot up his brother. I didn't know they was getting this slow. So everybody is inheriting the slowness from the USA. That's what I'm learning. Do your homework. Everybody want to be King Von, folk. It don't make no damn sense to me. The last thing I would say if I caught a body is talking about it on the goddamn Instagram, talking about it on YouTube, talking about it on a song.